First Nations assimilated son. I never wanted to be down on my knees to plead and bleed, receive what you wanted to give to me. A pen and paper First Nations erased or devastate in the state of a nation to nation understanding that'll never be understood by neither me or you, lest you want me to be what you want me to be. That's as wide as the white on your teeth. When you smile, say nothing in this world is free. History tends to come around the bend and lend itself to the indestruction of men, but I refuse to lose. So I read your blues and I choose to use what I never given to you. I won't let you lay me down on the ground without a sound or a bounce or an ounce of prevention intentions. I know you're about to sell out and give out what a man can never live or die without pride in the sky, living without a lie, trying to survive in this life and the faith he lives by. That's something that you can't and you don't and you won't ever know. And it shows by the growth of the blame and the shame in your name while you stay in the state of disgrace as you turn away from the people and the way it used to be when a man was truly free to believe the things he would see as a sign of the times when the rivers flowed high, the sky was the wise, the sun was the one, and the earth was the birth of the sun. The child of the wild will cry when the fight for the right to be free becomes a disease, and the men of the same name will play the same game and lay thick on the blame on the young and the free. And it's hard to believe we can't see our own goddamn misery. History tends to come around the bend, lend itself to the indestruction of men, but I refuse to lose. I read your blues and I choose to use what I never gave into you. My heart, my soul, never meant to be under control. My spirit and my mind getting stronger with the passing of time. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become, a First Nations assimilated son. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become, a First Nations assimilated son. What am I supposed to say to my son? How do I tell him to be strong if I myself can be strong enough to stand up? Put my hands up against the men we elected who failed to protect the inherent rights of my son. They didn't fight for my son, they let it slide then some. Now I gotta go on, stay awake for half a century, never sleep or they'll win and erase me and take me, but my son can't expect me to turn the other cheek, cause that is for the weak of mind who were born to make them fall in line. At the same time, take the nickels and dimes, pennies on the side, we become the hard food that you can infuse with abuse. Still smile for the right price, maybe do it twice if the amount is still high enough to forget the neglect that has led to the death of our people and culture by the vultures that come to try to pretend to give a damn about me and my son and my daughter. But I remember the slaughter of the past and it cast a dark shadow on me and this all, but we welcome the fall. We become the First Nations, deadly relations. The assimilation has taken us all the way of progression. Learn a lesson that can never be learned, and in turn let fire, water, fuel, or burn. History tends to come around the bend and lend itself to the destruction of men, but I refuse to lose. I'm red and blues and I choose to use what I never gave into you. My heart, my soul, never meant to be under control. My spirit, my mind, getting stronger with the passing of time. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become, a First Nations assimilated son. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become, a First Nations assimilated son. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become, a First Nations assimilated son. This ain't exactly what I wanted to become, a First Nations assimilated son. Merci, Vietnam.